His ass
Yeah.
talking about eventually girlfriend, eventually wife, eventually mother of my kids. Like, bitch, what?
The lies get bigger. The more you don't fucked up, the bigger the lies motherfucking get.
Welcome back in, everyone. This is Black Girls Talking TV, where we bring the group chat to life and discuss all your favorite TV shows. Today is all about Love Island USA, season 8, episode 30. It was a very boring episode. Today was like a reminder, yeah, we're getting to the end because it gets very boring, as Kamari would say, right boring towards the end of Love Island because everything is kind of predictable and we're just waiting for the vote, literally. If you have not already, make sure you get your Love Island t-shirt. Click the description. We have shirts that say watching Love Island like it's my full-time job. I am Victoria. I am one of your hosts and I'm a psychologist.
And I'm Kamaria. I'm an attorney and a pop culture writer. And before we get into this episode, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit that notification bell, and be in the comments. Let us know your thoughts. Like if you have any in-game predictions, because at this point, they need to speed it up. Like you're saying, like I don't even understand why we couldn't get a loved one's visit this time. But either way,
we are getting one. I don't know when it's coming.
I mean, I'm talking about like
sure
this episode.
Oh, it's so many damn couples.
I guess. Or chop somebody. They could have done an elimination. We got enough material to go around. So I don't even know what to start at this nothing burger of an episode. Like, do we want to start with Kenzie, I guess?
Yeah, I guess so, child.
That's about the most girl. Of it.
Oh, literally, I'm like, she going into the no insight bucket because I'm like,
it's a mess. It's a mess. Yeah. And I personally, not sure how you feel, I think Dylan ass is fucking lying. He's putting on. I think he's put. I've been said that I have not bought a single tear, and quite honestly, I ain't seen no tears. I don't know if you've seen some, but I ain't seen that. I've seen a lot of like furrowed eyebrows, but I don't know if I believe this or if he's just trying to do a storyline that gives him a clean out. Because I think that Corbin was doing the same thing. Like Corbin was giving like a clean storyline. You know, I don't know how she's moving. I don't know. And I feel like she giving them all the material, you know, she does what she does. But at the same time, I just think he's faking for a storyline.
Yeah, he could be faking. I wouldn't be surprised if it was faking. I also am like, even if his feelings were real, I'm just like, is it warranted? When what happened that you were upset about happened after like a couple of days of y'all getting to know each other, blah, blah, blah. Now, I think there are some deceptive parts of how Kenzie was moving, especially like with the Caleb. Like if this was like the Caleb situation, I could understand the feelings, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, Dylan, this was happening after like 3 days of getting to know you. Now I was with him when he was like, don't tell me you want to take me home and that's the indicator that you with me, because she was telling or talking about golf, saying she wanted surfer babies. Caleb, it was I want cowboy babies, my little country babies. So she do just be talking or whatever. So I felt like, yeah, calling her out on that. Sure, call her out. But I am like, is this actually warranted? I am kind of a little bit with the girls, like, let's move on, because we just started dating, and in this experience you can explore. It would be one thing if you felt like, you know, she was lying, or like, well let me backtrack, because he did ask, would you still explore or did you not? Because basically you just got caught and everybody said something about it, which is probably true.
I mean, I think no facts. I think
no, seriously, Kenzie got caught. She was upset she couldn't explore, baby.
Yeah, I do feel like you said, it's just a little early to have all these thoughts, or either it's like, don't walk down this fucking road. You get what I'm saying? It's like, don't walk down the road if you see all the signs, or just give her a moment, because you're not in a relationship really yet. And so even the crying, that's what I'm just like, he faking. Because men, like, I never believe it. Men have feelings too. And it's like, yeah, y'all do. I'm not trying to say you don't, but they be trying to get you to think that their feelings operate like ours do. They don't. And this shit right here, I personally, I don't believe it. I don't buy it. Personally, I don't. Maybe I'm being harsh.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that in terms of like they act like, you know, their feelings operate the way
No, they do.
Women's do, because I think feelings, no matter what, are, you know what I'm saying, they're feelings. I think he's just acting like he got the feelings. You know what I'm saying?
But
like
that's what I'm saying. When I say that, I'm saying that like they act like they fall the way we fall. They act like they oh, I'm afraid of getting hurt. The way it's like, no, that's not what's happened. This man is faking. You know what I'm saying? He's putting on like Brian with Amaya. He's putting on, he realizing, ooh, this might not be the best move for me to be tied to Kenzie. America keep voting her ass in the bottom. I'm not trying to say that, look, I already can tell these people gonna try to eat me up in the comments. But I don't give a fuck. It's like
I was trying to pull it back for you, sis. I was.
No, but I don't actually, I said what I said. Like, I do feel like they have different ways that they go about it. Like, I think Dylan is faking, and I don't think he's genuine. Like, it's been 3 godforsaken days or whatever. I guess it's been a week. Whatever. It's not the same.
Kenzie had said 2 weeks, and I was like, has it been 2 weeks since all
has it? I don't know.
I don't 2 weeks.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Like, I do not believe it. Like, the people who I think genuinely are feeling the person that they're with on the guy's side are KC. I think mostly Carl. I got to see a little bit more from Carl. I'm like 80% on Carl. I definitely think he's a gentleman. If anything, he's a gentleman. Yeah. But I got to see 80. I'm at 85% on him. Who else we got? Oh yeah, sincere about the one. I mean, not trying to say nothing about the man, but I actually think he likes her. But one of the things that Chi was saying was that, like, I can't tell the difference between him liking Melanie, him liking Amora, him liking. I was like, ooh, you might have ate on that, Chi, because like it does kind of look similar. But I do think he actually likes Melanie. Maybe we should have started there, because he talking about wife and kids and all these different things, but. I'm like, the lies get bigger the further, the more you gotta like impress, and the more you done fucked up, the bigger the lies motherfucking get. He know a little
not only the lies, but the dreams you gotta sell. They get bigger and bigger. You gotta dig deep in that motherfucker and start creating fantasies that feel so far out of reach in that hoe, because you done fucked up so bad. I said, sincere child, please. It really don't even have to be all of that, because the lip service is what gets you in trouble. So let's stop giving lip service.
I know.
And let's give action. Let's give action. Let's talk about what are some things that you learned and how it can be applied outside of the villa. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about the potential of women coming up to you, women in your DMs, how you're going to approach the attention when you get out the villa, what your game plan is. Are you thinking about going to therapy to address some of these behaviors? What is going to be different? How do I know that because Melanie said, I'm a little scared from what I've seen. And his ass talking about eventually girlfriend, eventually wife, eventually mother of my kids. Like, bitch, what? What that got to do with how the fuck you treating me? I don't want to be a wife and a mother and a girlfriend and a fiance and all the things if you're still going to treat me like shit.
Yeah. And
so he needs to stop giving lip service.
He's just selling, like you said, a dream. Like, this requires literally nothing. It gasses her up on times 1,000. You know what I'm saying? It works. That's why he's saying it. It works wonders to say that. And I'm not even trying to say he didn't have a flicker or a vision or something in his heart to say, oh, I could see her down that line. But put the next woman in front of him and he probably will see that vision as well. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not. It's just like, give it time to bake, give it time to get to that level. Like he said, or more, if you was here from day one, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, how worth it is it if it's all of that? But I do want to hop back into our Kenzie conversation because we ain't finished that. Because I need to say my reasons why the men folk they just operate differently from us. They just do. And I feel like what he's putting on is very performative. I don't believe it. While men obviously have feelings, I think they are exhibited, they're socialized to express them in different ways than us. A lot of times the men who I have seen fall very quick, like couple days, week, whatever, it's like they're either very young, you know what I'm saying? Like them teenagers, boys, they will fall quick, you know what I'm saying? Or they are often like more in their feminine energy. And I think I've always said, I think men and women need both. You need a balance. But I will say that sometimes when they fall a little early, it's like they kind of lean more into their feminine energy. And I think that that's okay. But Dylan ass, I don't know. It's giving me that he's not being real. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, no, I wouldn't say it's real for sure. Because like I said in the last episode or a couple episodes ago, it gives like 3-year-old wanting to put on a fake tantrum.
Yeah, and but it's like I can't put it into words, but it's the spidey sense of like how men operate. That's what I'm talking about when I talk about how their feelings are. But they want to sometimes be like, you've this and we have this, and it's like, no, it's not the same. Even like how they're trying to equate Kenzie and Sincere as being the same. It's like, yeah, but no. Because what Kenzie's doing is exploring with motherfucking different dudes, right? Yeah. Like, what Sincere's doing is breaking the same girls at heart. You know what I'm saying? Like, he is going, ooh, dip out, dip back into the same girl. Dip out, dip back into that same girl. And that's diabolical when you see that there's one girl who's your ride or die and you keep doing that to her. Like, that's a little diabolical. What Kenzie ass is doing is, like, just she's having this pattern for sure, but it's like different.
She ends up with somebody different every single time.
Yeah, she done tossed them two. She got new two. You know what I'm saying? Right. And it's a little different. It's more like Dylan is 100% right what he's calling her out on. However, I don't think his feelings are hurt. I think he's putting on. Yeah. But, you know, it is what it is.
For sure. So. But Melanie and Sincere, when Sincere was giving his good old lip service, Melanie was just eating it up. And it reminded me of when I said, women, we operate through our ear gates. And that is the one thing I do think Sincere does understand, which is why he does it. Because he has clearly had plenty of examples of if I say the right thing, it's going to soothe the situation. It's going to calm things down. It's going to open up the door for things to just like relax. Now, Melanie, I was sitting there thinking, girl, this little karaoke night, that's what got you back ready to just fall deep because y'all did a little routine and a song that was told to you to do by producers. Again, this ain't got shit to do with Sincere's effort. This ain't something he came up with. It ain't no little date night. It ain't nothing. It has no bearings on what life outside of the villa will look like with this man. And so I need Melanie to come back to her senses a little bit because
she ain't coming back. That vote that sent her to the moon, and they're not gonna stop voting for her. Like they might, but I think it's a wrap until she gets out. And even when she gets out, I think she's gonna give him a chance. And if he fucks up, maybe that's when she would leave, but he's got to fuck up outside of the villa and before I think she leaves him. I think it's a wrap on that. It's a wrap. We lost.
Yeah. Well, we lost, I did have one more. I hate to go back to Kenzie, but I did have one more thing. When Kenzie sat down with all the girls and was like, if I was still up there, would I have been the one to go home? Yeah, bitch. Actually, you would have been. And I loved how Melanie came and she said, we don't need to think about that. There's no reason to think about that. And
Trinity said that.
Trinity was like, voting people off is already difficult. Like, so
I thought she started it though with, we don't need to think about that. That's what I thought she said.
Oh, I thought it was Melanie. But hey, either way, the Melanie Trinity duo in that one was great.
Know, right.
Hey, girl, Kenzie, you already know the answer to this. I don't even know why you over here asking and looking for reassurance. Yeah. And the girls was looking at her like, we ain't even cool like that, sis. We ain't even cool like that. Like,
yeah. Because I think that if they were cool, and it might have been like, girl, not gonna lie. It might have been you. But it's like, it won't gonna be me. I was gonna stand behind you, but I don't know. But they not cool. You know what I mean? Like they not. At least I don't think. But who knows? You never know. I would love to see this crew on Beyond the Villa because I think on Beyond the Villa they'd be a little bit more real. Just beyond, being honest.
I agree, especially when you don't have to be with somebody 24/7. But anything else on any of them, or should we move on to Zach and Kayda?
We could chat about Zach and Kayda.
Yeah, China was both upset about that little vote. Kayda was going through every single damn reason in her head, but the one, it's him.
Yeah,
it's him. He's bringing it up, and you're like, no, maybe I'm just rude. Maybe because I don't say please and thank you, girl. We don't give a fuck about that. It's him.
Yeah, it's
It's
like
him.
the lack of the please and thank yous might be why people like you more. Okay,
Right,
like
exactly. And then he also
like a
brought
little
up, well, maybe it's
rudeness.
because he only came back because the girl left. I'm like, well, that is part that we wanted Kayda to know. We
Yeah.
suspected that you were going to come back to Kayda, but we did want
Mm-hmm.
Kayda to know that your ass was not being 100% honest.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there's that.
I mean, I don't have much on them. I felt bad for Kata crying or whatever. I do. I mean, personally, people can say what they want. I actually do think that they're into each other. I just think that Zach is a douche. I think he likes her, but in a douchey sort of way, in a way that's not, I don't know how to explain it. Like, he likes her, but he doesn't care for her. And that feels like uh most people's like comes with care, you know what I mean? And like,
Mm-hmm.
regard. I don't think he cares for, like, I don't think he desires to take care of her. I guess if that makes sense. Like, you know how people talk about all these dates, no, he ain't had no dates, he ain't done shit, and he even the nice things he may say, it's like, oh, I love you, I was joking. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't think he cares for her, but I think he likes her as like somebody to hang out with, chip, 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 chap. And I think he thinks she's attractive. And so he's like, oh, of the villa people, it's you. But, and I think they have like a similar sense of humor. So I think he likes her. I just don't think the like is the type of like that most of us would want to receive. And that's, I guess, I don't know. So,
I can get behind
so
that.
yeah, but I definitely think he also still wants to win, and that just ruins it all, because it's like,
Yeah.
not that everybody else doesn't want to win, but like it's like he's playing a game. It's just like the way he's going about it all. It's just like shyster on all ends, and we don't like him. So it is what it is. Do we want to talk about the ladies in their challenge?
Yeah, I thought it was cute. Bring some lighthearted energy
Yeah.
into the villa. I think that's always necessary. But I'm with you with the start of the episode. Give them something. Go give them some dates, like
Mm-hmm.
something, because we didn't have that many bombshells. At this point, it
Mm-hmm.
feels like there's not going to be any more challenges. So
Mm-hmm.
at least let them have a good time outside the villa, or go have the little girls' day, the guys' day, or I
Yeah.
think that's actually before the finale where they get to do the little spa
Oh,
stuff.
really?
But
Okay.
give them something, because I'm like, just keeping them trapped in this villa, I would be going insane.
I just think, give us votes, give us the family day, give us some shit. Like,
Yeah. I mean, we just, yeah, it's all finna roll right on in, though, because it's the 7th and this ends on the 12th. So,
yeah, but like, what we got? 4 more episodes. Thursday, Friday,
3.
Sunday. Yeah, I'm like, I mean, I guess it's gonna be family visits,
Yeah, we only have
uh,
3 episodes left. We
date
got
night, dinner,
Thursday,
and then
Friday,
finale.
and then the finale is Sunday. So we only have 3
Yeah.
episodes. So it'll
Oh no,
be in that
today's
order.
today's Tuesday. Today's Monday. We have one more
Oh,
episode
sorry.
tomorrow.
It's
So
Tuesday
four
for me.
days.
So we have 4.
Oh yeah.
Um, I think that's all for this episode. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. If you are coming from Spotify and Apple, please forgive us. We're having some tech issues with getting our stuff uploaded over there, but we are working on it, and so the episodes are behind. So just bear with us, and you will see probably a boat upload at some point whenever we figure things out. And yeah, we will catch you for the next episode. Bye.
Bye.